Welcome to J and J Podcast. My name, it's Jason.
I'm Jordan. What's up, y'all?
Man, gonna try to get into the podcasting game, man.
We're following suit with millions of others. Ain't that something?
Isn't that something? Yeah, there's a lot of people doing podcasts. But, you know, what we plan on doing is a little bit of music, a little bit of everything. A bunch of random ass shit is what we plan on doing. But a lot about music and just life in general, man. We figure we've known each other for, 24 years, something like that. Something crazy.
Has it been 24 years?
Well, we've known each other since the first grade.
That's a long time, my guy.
Yeah, since the first grade we've known each other, and so, yeah. I actually did the math one time, and I was like, I think it's 23 years. And you think about that, kids that were born the day we met are now graduating college.
Potentially, if they did what
Went in at 18, 4-year college. Now you're looking at 22.
Now I really understand all those people that used to tell us, hey, you'll understand this when you're older. and you know what? And I used to, growing up, I used to hate that saying. I really did. Used to hate that saying of, oh, you'll understand when you're older and all this other kind of jazz.
Yeah.
But man, it's the most accurate statement ever. Ain't it though?
Right, yeah, you'll understand when you're older. Like, what is it? Give me a good example, man. Give me a good example. Like, what's something your mom would tell you, like, you'll understand when you're older?
You'll understand why it takes me so long to get up from the chair. You may not understand now, but you'll understand when you're older.
When you start having the back pains and the leg pains, like, you don't understand that the whole growling, yeah.
Hey, we're just making our own sound effects for our movie.
Yeah, the sound effects that you make when you sit down, like, oh, I'll never make those. Man, I'm 29 years old and making those.
Look, man, oh man, I don't even know. Look. So I'll tell you like this. When I was at work the other day, so where I work at, there's a lot of vacationers. Welcome to Florida.
Yeah.
Y'all need to stay home though. Just playing. But like, someone was asking me like, man, how can these kids run up and down the stairs? Because their knees don't hurt yet. Man. Look, man, they could jump off the third floor, hit there, and run off like a cat and be just fine.
Right.
Like it's ridiculous.
When I was working security, you're doing security now, and I was previously. Yeah. When I was doing it, we used to. Me and other security guards, we used to race down the stairs, for sure. We go to the top floor, 23rd floor, and we go all the way down, and we just race. We'd be, right behind each other, one step at a time. So,
man, that's.
But now I'm feeling the effects.
Amen to that.
Yeah,
I've
had plenty of jobs, and like unloading trucks, that's a tough one too, man.
Yeah.
They tell you lift with your legs and not your back.
Your leg's paying for it now.
You can't lift with your legs when it's 7 feet up in the air. How are you going to lift with your legs? I'm not that tall, bro.
Yeah, you only like what, 6'5"?
Only 6'5", yeah, I wish. I fucking wish I was 6'5", bro.
Shit, you a tree.
I'm a bush.
Awkward silence. I don't ever want to hear you talking about bush nothing on you. Nothing.
You don't want to.
This ain't no 70s deal.
You don't. Whoa, man. You don't want to see my bush?
No. Absolutely not.
I mean, it's well trimmed.
Look, man. The only thing you gonna find between your bush is a Smurf.
The neighbors like it.
They do?
They said, man, your bush is well trimmed. Thank you. Thank you for trimming up that bush.
That's because all they can see is the bush. You can't see the little tree that's in
They can't see anything. They can't see the little bird inside the bush, but they can see the bush.
One in a hand is worth two in the bush, whatever is that shit. Hey, you know what though? So someone got me on TikTok, right? And I keep seeing this video. Speaking of, it's like if you could hook a 3.5 or an aux cord to your pecker, what song would it play? And I've been seeing that, and then it goes on. Well, it's all right to be little bitty, little home, and that just cracked me up. City. Yeah, and it just cracked me up because it's like this big buff dude on there, and he just walks away in shame afterwards. And you know what? I really hate it because people always used to tell me TikTok is stupid and this and that and the other, and I sort of agree, but at the same time, there's a lot of
I'm with that group.
Yeah, but there's actually a lot of motivational stuff on there if you search it right. Because people compare it to Vine all the time, and they're like, man, it doesn't compare to Vine. But I'm like, but it's a totally different thing. Because Vine only, from what I saw of Vine, they only posted funny videos. And they didn't post anything like, oh, this will help you out in the real world. We're trying to help our people out.
I also think that it's the culture, too. If, like, Vine was still around in 2020, I think we would still be... We would have similar, like we would have motivational stuff. Like people were just grown since 2012 Vine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe so. I guess it is a different time. I mean, now we got people trying to cancel Eminem. I mean, they think that one song with Rihanna's bad. Have they not listened to his first two albums? I'm just saying,
that's a way different time zone too.
Yeah,
Eminem, the Marshall Mathers project could not come out 2021 and be anything.
No, it couldn't. And that
right time.
I don't know what that shows. I don't know if that shows we're heading in the right direction or we're heading in a weird direction where I don't know. I don't know what that means as a society, like how we're heading. I mean, because I feel like some stuff he put out was obviously a bit aggressive.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, the song Kim on Marshall Mathers LP I've never listened more than a minute of it in my entire life because it gets gruesome in that first minute.
Didn't he have a music video for that one too?
God, I hope not.
Maybe not.
I really hope not because that's a very aggressive video.
Yeah, but it was also his time, like the time in which he was probably really angry and depressed and life-changing.
Yeah.
I mean, your baby mama just bounced on you. I mean...
I guess he was more relatable. I think Eminem, he was everyone's inner demons expressed in a song.
In some aspects.
I guess inner demons is the wrong term. Meaning like we all have like, not all of us, but some of us who have, the baby mama drama or something where she's...
Right, yeah, it's just relatable,
Yeah.
He was going through some stuff that people also were going through.
Yeah, and you can't obviously go out and, put her in a trunk and drive off a bridge.
Amen.
I mean, you can. It's highly unrecommended.
Amen. Thoughts are just thoughts, and if you express those thoughts into words, then it becomes very, very aggressive, and it becomes. But as long as you don't take those thoughts that you put into words and you don't put them into actions, as soon as you start putting them into actions, that's when it's getting, super weird. So.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I think that's
now you're just getting into murder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
super
weird murder.
And so if something ever happened, is that premeditated for him? Are his words premeditated?
Murder? But I mean, isn't all murder premeditated?
It's a good question.
I mean, it's got to all be premeditated at that point because, I mean, you have to think about it and go, oh, yeah, I'd like to, shoot this person or kill this person or whatever the case may be, if you're going to do, like, whatever. It's all got to be premeditated. I don't think you just wake up one morning and say, yeah, I'm going to shoot, I'm going to shoot my boyfriend or I'm going to shoot my girlfriend, whatever. Put her in a trunk and drive her off a bridge.
And what's crazy about that is that whole song, of course, if you don't know what we're talking about, it's the song Stan.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's crazy because that story is probably something that really happened.
Now that one did have a music video to it.
It did. Well, and not maybe not happen, but I mean, like, it's saying that some fans get a little too obsessive.
They do.
Now, I mean, but he created a whole kind of culture, not a culture, but like a movement around or the word. So now if you're a hardcore fan, you're a stan. I have heard that term with a lot of different artists.
Do you consider yourself a stan?
With who?
Eminem.
No, I don't.
I don't either. I mean, I follow him.
I like him. I do.
Yeah, and I like all of his stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, I definitely don't consider myself a stan. Like, I don't try to follow every tweet and fangirl over it.
Right. I don't either. If you're gonna put it back, you can go ahead and mute the mic so it doesn't do that funny business. So we're using a wireless mic for the first time.
You want me to mute it?
If you're doing that, just so whenever you're doing that, because the static came in. Yeah, we've been having a little bit of issues with that. It's not a crazy big deal. So at any rate, we were actually trying to, do this podcast basically with music and everything, and kind of talk about ourselves a little bit. And we kind of got off on a little bit of a tangent in the beginning.
Yeah.
But I mean,
as we probably will all the time.
Yeah, we're gonna have to reel it back in.
Whoa! Reel it back in.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're gonna get a little off.
That's
off
bold
topic.
choice of words.
Is it?
It's bold for us, yeah. Reel
we don't fish.
I fish.
Do you?
Yeah.
When's the last time you really went fishing, though?
Oh shit! But you know what? I used to go fishing a lot more often. I used to go fishing with my grandfather all the time, but now that he's older, he can't really fish. And then my dad's just lazy. And I'm like, dude, we need to go fishing. And then my grandfather's like, yeah, but there ain't no bait stores open around here. And I'm like, well...
Yeah, that's too damn funny.
Yeah. There ain't no bait stores. We can't get no damn wigglers. How are we going to go catch ourselves some brim without no damn wigglers? And I'm like, well...
Just go in the dirt and... Oh, yeah, y'all don't live by the water. You can't just go and... Because see, when I grew up, we had a place that was above the water.
Yeah.
You can park a boat underneath it, which was super dope. And by there, you can just go in and dig up worms right there.
See, my grandfather keeps talking about snorting up worms. I guess it's an old Southern term, but you basically take a stick and a hammer and you just...
I don't mean to call you out, but I think your phone keeps dinging.
Well, I can't stop it right now. Unless you want to stop and redo.
So I forgot that we are using your phone.
Come on,
I keep forgetting, man.
Come on, man. It's not that hard. You can see it right in front of you.
I'm actually not even looking. I haven't been looking at it. I've just been zoning out on that. I don't think it's stopping the video. It doesn't look like it is. So.
No.
Anyway, so this is something I wanted to show you. And we'll put it up on the screen for the YouTube part. The Spotify part, we don't know exactly how the copyright works there, so if you do want to actually watch the video that we're about to play.
What the hell are you putting up? The fuck is this?
Man, let me explain. Chill.
The fuck has this got to do with fishing?
Nothing. I've been wanting to show you this for a minute.
24 minutes long.
Oh, we're not watching the whole thing.
Holy crap! Right.
We're not watching the whole thing.
Okay, all right.
We can watch the whole thing in our own time after this.
Okay.
But so there's a guy that we both know here, Reese Curtis.
Reese. Oh yeah. Okay.
Hey, now hold on, man.
Reese boy, yeah.
Now hold on. This is actually from what I remember. I only did a little bit of it. You always so judgy.
No, I'm talking about the static. I ain't talking about nothing you saying, G. I'm talking about statics, man. I'm dealing with static.
Well, in the next episode, we'll figure something else out.
Can't be that, bro. Well, maybe it is. I don't know.
It could be the Wi-Fi signal from it.
Don't know. Don't know. Don't know.
Anyways.
Just figure it out later.
Anyways, so yeah, so there's a local guy here that we know. So since this is our first podcast, if you don't know anything, we like a lot of like metal music and a lot of other stuff like that. You know, we listen to really all types of music. Like, God, everything from Asking Alexandria.
Bring Me the Horizon. We'll listen to Blink-182. I'll listen to Johnny Cash. I'll listen to the
John
Beatles.
Denver.
I'll listen to Louis Armstrong. I'll listen to anything. You put music on, I'm an appreciator of music.
Yeah, as long as it's good music, you know.
If you can't feel the blues, then just
Shout out to Big Dave.
Big Dave.
We'll talk about him later on as well.
Oh yeah, all these names you'll probably hear multiple times.
Absolutely.
Maybe they'll be on the podcast. You never know.
I'll get Big Dave to talk about the blues on here.
Man,
I mean,
have a conversation with Big Dave about the blues.
That'll be an 8-hour podcast.
Yeah, well,
Ooh,
yeah, we're gonna talk about real.
But he's extremely knowledgeable. It'd be super awesome.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But
You want to talk about reeling it in though, bro? That's reeling it in.
so anyways, this is actually a metal, like an old style death metal band.
Oh yeah, that is Reese's band. Yeah.
Man, see, you just said.
Hey, shout out to them. 453 views
in 4 days.
In 4 days. Shout out to them.
Yeah,
We're clout chasing on them.
We're clout chasing on them.
Yeah, we're clout chasing.
No, I just wanted to show you this because I thought this was really good. Reese may never even hear this podcast ever, so it's not really.
You never know.
I mean, if he did, you know,
that'd be awesome. Kinda. No, I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't know how I feel about Reese. Go ahead.
Reese is cool. So, anyways, we're just gonna play you the first song on this because from what I remember, it's actually pretty good, and I kind of want to. And also, this gives y'all a little bit of what we may do. So maybe not on the podcast every time, but sometimes we're going to listen to a song and, you know, we're going to kind of what we liked about it, what we didn't, this and that and the other. Also, probably in the future, we're going to listen to albums on our own time and rate them.
Oh, yeah.
Well, on our own time, meaning him and I,
cool.
Because, you know, copyright issues and stuff like that, we can't really...
Yeah, we're definitely going to have opinion on stuff. Maybe we'll start doing drafts as well. Mm-hmm. I mean, we definitely got plans for stuff with music and other just random whatevers, you know. Plan on just talking and talking music. Doesn't have to necessarily be all about music. It can just be about anything, you know.
Absolutely.
We're trying to shout out the local talent. Maybe... you know, if you have any local talent as well that you want to send us some videos, we'll definitely check them out. That's for sure. And man, so
you should have drank some more Bang.
Man, yeah, I'm about 2/3 full.
Oh, you got enough.
Oh yeah.
All right, whenever you're ready, man.
Oh yeah, whenever, man. Go for it.
I don't know how loud it's gonna be, so we'll.
Plenty loud.
Bog of corpses, always under our feet, every step we take.
Let me full screen this for you.
Matted hair under our feet, broken teeth, skulls split open. I'm a mad animal.
Huh?
Well, that was a song.
Man, come on.
I mean, no. Well, yeah, no. Shout out to them. They're
Come
trying,
on, man.
They're trying, bro. They're trying.
Look, man, here's the thing. One, so that was recorded, technically that's a live recording.
Oh yeah, one take, no editing. Good on them.
Well, I just want to say how tight the guitar, the drums, and bass were together for a live recording. Like,
we're
are you
tight.
kidding me? That drummer was kick ass.
Yeah, I mean they're a good band. Where are they playing at?
Well, because of COVID, nowhere really.
I'm just
I know
trying
they're
to-
gonna start again, but I just don't know exactly
I'm
where.
just trying to figure out where the Vins are now, man. It's been so long since I went to a local metal scene show.
Yeah, it's been since probably A&M. The last one I remember seeing was when Rose Funeral actually came here.
No, I thought we went to. Yeah, it was probably Rose Funeral that we went to Litch. Probably. Oh well. Man, that's so long ago, bro. That's oh man, don't make me. Oh man,
Ain't it so long ago, man? It's crazy.
there's gotta be a scene. I mean, they're making music. Good on them. I mean, I appreciate the effort. That's for sure. I mean, I just know Reese personally, so I mean, I don't know. I just see Reese and I'm like, you know.
I don't know, man. Like
I'm adding too much personal stuff to it. Yeah, I'm just adding
instead
too
of
much
looking at
personal.
instead of looking at the music, because for me, you know, I like Reese as a person. He's always been completely chill with me.
No. I'm not saying that he was a bad person. I'm just saying.
Oh, I thought you had something against him personally because you were saying.
Nah, I ain't got nothing against that dude personal. Nah.
Oh, okay.
As far as I know, we tight.
Same.
It's been a while since I talked to him.
You know, and I have a lot of respect for Reese because a while ago, back when I was actually doing music after the band kind of formed out, I was trying to do stuff with Mike and Andrew. Mm-hmm. And remember they were trying to rip off a couple of my songs.
Well,
and remember
true.
Reese came up there with a group of people at one of their shows and was calling them out on that shit. This was, we're talking like 2012 though.
Oh shit, I don't remember 2012.
Like we're talking like 2012, 2013, back when Bex moved to Harrison Avenue.
Bro, dude, 2012 is a lot of blur to me.
I mean, there was a lot going on, but it was definitely before Dave went into the Marines.
Yeah, that's blur, dude. That's called being real blurry headed. And
man, just tell them how it really was. You were stoned all the damn time.
Stoned.
Nah.
Okay. All right. I'll be honest. Yeah, I was probably stoned a lot.
But I mean,
I
probably
think drank a lot too.
But we all went through our phases of stuff like that. Like I don't.
Yeah.
I don't do that. I don't do that anymore. I mean, I drank at shows and stuff, but
2012, I would have been 21. Yeah, I was drinking.
Oh yeah,
I was 21, 2012.
Yeah, that's
if I'm
right.
doing the math right in my head, yeah, that would have been 21. So yeah, 2012, I would have been drinking a lot.
What did we do anything? Well, no, because I wouldn't have been 21. But I remember for my 21st birthday, we went and saw Asking in Whitechapel. And what sucked is that I was a few days before 21, so I couldn't have a beer or nothing while watching him. Remember that?
Yeah, and then I decided, well, since I'm driving like 2 hours, I'm not going to drink either. So, I mean, it's not that I can't go to a concert sober. I mean, I could definitely do that. It's just
this was a special
time. It was the time.
This was a special concert though, because
I think back then I couldn't go to a concert sober.
I don't think we did most of the time. But I mean, that was an man. I gotta move this. This has been bugging the crap out of me. I've been trying to lean over, lean with it a little bit.
Yeah, you're trying to lean in my bubble like you usually do.
Hey man, let's expand your bubble back that way.
Look, I'm drawing my line in half, and you're edging on my line.
That's fun. Look,
I see a little fat meat coming over my line.
Man, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you with this fat meat. You calm down.
Little fat meat. Hey, bro.
No, but in all seriousness, though, that was awesome. That was because we had both of our favorite bands at the time in one stage. Asking and Whitechapel.
I was a big Asking Alexandria fan, and you were
hold it closer to you a little bit. Not closer, but you were trailing off.
I was a big Asking Alexandria fan. Thanks for interruption. And then you were a big Whitechapel fan, and it was kind of sad because you were like a little upset that Whitechapel didn't talk so much, didn't really let it breathe. It was just song after song after song,
Well, now that I know a little bit more about how the game works, they may have just been on a time crunch, and they wanted to get as many songs out there. Because when you're not the headliner, you're on a slot, and that's it. You have X amount of time to set up, X amount of time to play. And if your setup takes into your play time, that's you.
Yeah, they weren't doing as much setup. They were all basically using the same stacks.
Well, I'm pretty sure Whitechapel used Axe Effects. That was a big thing, a modeling thing, just put it in some racks and good to go. 'Cause I'm sure they did sound check and all beforehand, so they don't have to worry about setup.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, I guess what I'm saying is I think they just didn't have a whole lot of time. Maybe Phil wasn't feeling himself that day. Maybe back then he wasn't, much of a talker.
Yeah, well,
I mean, what's he gonna say?
2000.
Other than open this fucking pit up.
Yeah, just that's it. You're supposed to say, open the fucking pit up, push it back, push it back some more, fucking
Right.
push it back.
And
You're
then
not listening to me. Wake the fuck up and push it fucking back.
And then you gotta say, Sid, get those motherfuckers down on the ground, like Slipknot.
Yeah, Sid, go out there and push those motherfuckers down.
Yeah, I mean,
I was not thinking Sid. You went Sid, and I was like, wait, who? Oh, wait, yeah.
yeah, because that was a
Slipknot?
badass
Yeah.
video.
Yeah, because I'm just used to numbers on Slipknot. Sid is like, what number?
See, that's the thing. I don't know.
You don't know numbers? I think he's like number 7. I'm going to be wrong, and people are going to hate in the comments when, Sid ain't 7.
Yeah, no. Fucking keyboard warriors.
Keyboard war.
I saw. Man, nah, that gets political. Never mind. But
Yeah.
yeah. Nah, man. But I don't know the numbers. Yeah, I just know like the main ones, like Clown.
Yep.
And of course, Paul Gray, bass player, passed away.
R.I.P. Rip.
Absolutely. You know what? Because I liked Slipknot a lot growing up, and I used to dig that bass sound. I don't know what it was about his bass sound, but I loved it.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I don't got much to say about the bass. I'm not, just so y'all know, I'm not as musically in tune as he is. I don't play any instruments. Literally, my reactions and my stuff is based solely off of how I feel and how my opinion, whether I think the song is good or not, and just I catch a little things, and I don't know. I know when I'm being blue balled and when I'm not.
Yeah, lately, a lot of artists I feel like in the metal scene have kind of blue balled us a little bit. Meaning, so we used to, again, Whitechapel, Asking Alexandria, and they used to sit there and have what maybe y'all don't know. They had breakdowns. Chugga chugga.
No.
But I mean, that was a big thing. And I get there's only so many breakdowns you can do, but I still want to hear a good breakdown from like a new artist. And maybe I'm just looking in the wrong direction for it. But there's a lot of artists that we used to listen to that don't do it anymore, like Bring Me the Horizon. Even Whitechapel doesn't really do breakdowns. They do more of a later Acacia Strain thing and just really down-tuned, slow, chuggy kind of stuff, but not a breakdown like they used to.
I'm going to bring you back a little bit. Post-Human, I mean, I guess you could consider some of that stuff breakdowns in Post-Human.
Yeah, but it's not like Chelsea Smile breakdown.
Oh, no, but there's only so much you can do with that. Like, there's definitely only so much you can do
But I
before it
think-
becomes repetitive.
Yeah, but I think Bring Me the Horizon is creative enough to take it in a different direction. I mean, look at the whole Post-Human album. That's creative as I love that album.
Yeah, absolutely. They did multiple features, and instead of doing their own thing and just adding those features in, they almost seemed like they took those features and were like, all right, we're going to make a song that's more predominantly you, and we're going to be almost a feature.
Yeah.
It was like combining styles.
Yeah, like with Kingslayer.
Kingslayer and, oh God, why does my mind draw blanks? Anyway,
The one with Evanescence?
that one I'm not even going to try to. That's too long, man. That's too long of a name. I'm not even going to try to do that name. No, the one with Youngblood.
Oh, yeah. Not Teardrops.
No, the one after
Obey.
that. Obey.
Is it Obey?
Yeah, it's Obey. Yeah,
I
Obey.
hope you have a lovely day.
away now, now, now.
I mean, I don't know what it is. The lyrics are like cheesy but catchy and cool. That dude Ollie is like Ollie. I don't know if he's the genius behind the really catchy stuff or not. But I will say that like
I think it's
like-
a combination of Ollie and Jordan, because Jordan's a fantastic producer. If you ever heard any of his other production stuff.
well, but like the I think one of the greatest songs that they did as far as catchiness goes is That's the Spirit. I mean, who starts a song with SPIRIT, Spirit? Let's hear it. That dude, that's a crowd song. That's a song. If you can spell the word spirit and you can cheer it, you got it.
Yeah, they definitely went for the cheerleader aspect on that part.
Yeah, but I mean,
But it was very catchy, not only because it was just, whatever, but it was catchy because they used it as their first thing the first thing that plays whenever they first walk out on the stage. So it's like their intro leading up. And it's, that plays 3 times and then it's like, dun, 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 dun.
well, didn't Asking have something like that? Like it was Closure or Closer or something like that?
Ah, man, I forget. You're talking about the Reckless and Relentless album, but I can't. I can't.
Shit.
My brain. I'm too much in chill mode, bro.
Chill mode. Do I need to play some Pink Floyd?
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? We need to play Comfortably Numb.
Shit,
Damn.
man.
Damn. That's legit my favorite band out
Is
of all
it?
time. That's
Oh, man.
number 1, bro.
Oh man, it was funny. So I may have mentioned I play gigs around here, and I had a guy fill in for one of my buddies I normally do music with, and Jeff, this dude was pissed, man.
I was mad because he was like,
He did another
"We're gonna-"
brick in the wall.
Yeah, he's like, we're gonna play Pink Floyd, and I'm like, don't, just don't.
There's certain ones you can maybe get away with, but another brick in the wall acoustic is not one of them. I respect his hustle on that though, big time.
I don't respect anything about that song.
Yeah, I know. Because it's Pink Floyd, but
Yeah, you don't touch my Pink Floyd, man. Just leave it to them. There's just some artists that you should never touch any of their music because it's never gonna be as good.
unless
Stop trying to be them, man.
Wait.
Be you.
there's one exception.
Okay.
Mark Martel doing Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, I said nah. Well,
He sounds damn near just like Freddie,
yeah, but
and plays the piano damn near just like Freddie. I'm just saying, man, he got it. He's the only one I'd give a hall pass to. Like-
say that
like-
to Adam Lambert.
You're the one that has an issue with that.
What, you don't have an issue that Mark Martell's not the lead singer of Queen,
Okay, let's discuss this.
and
Let's have a real-
he's only on the touring band, not Adam Lambert's style. When they're on Jimmy Fallon, it's Adam Lambert, not Mark Martell.
I know. And you know what? And I think I hate to say it because I think what it is that Adam Lambert, one, has a bigger name, and two, is better. Well, I wouldn't say better at entertaining. I haven't seen Mark Martel entertain a crowd before, so I don't know. But I think he has I think they picked Adam Lambert because he's just really, really good at interacting with the audience. And dude's got pipes. He doesn't sound like Freddie at all, but man, he can hit the notes just fine.
I know why Adam Lambert is the lead singer.
Man, we don't need to mention that here.
It's because he puts asses in seats. He has a name for himself.
That's what I said
doesn't.
earlier.
Yeah, but that's legit the only reason.
So you saying Queen doesn't put asses in seats?
Well, no, I'm just talking about Adam Lambert himself. Like, he puts more asses in seats. That's it.
Yeah, but honestly,
If Adele came up and said, "I want to take the role of Freddie Mercury," then guess what? Adam Lambert's out because Adele puts more asses in seats.
maybe. I don't. I don't know. That's a good thought. But I think I would rather see Queen with Mark Martel because You can sit there and like, if you wanted to, because I've heard of people doing it. You know, just close your eyes and kind of listen to the music. When you really fucked up.
I'm not closing my eyes and while standing around 10,000 people, you never know what's going to happen. man, I'm watching myself. Fuck that shit. Just close your eyes, man.
Might want to close your eyes for this.
My kind of luck, I'll close my eyes and then I'll be sitting in the middle of a Queen concert and then all of a sudden
You'll be
people will just
waddling back
open
home.
up the pit. Yeah.
What?
I'll be right sitting in the middle of a freaking wall.
Man, I ain't saying close your eyes at that Parkway Drive concert.
No, I said at a Queen concert, my kind of luck, I'll close my eyes and I'll still wind up in the middle of a pit.
Oh my
in the middle
God.
of the wall, yeah.
Oh no, you can
open up and go, oh shit.
I wonder if Pink Floyd does the wall during the wall.
No, absolutely not. You do not open the pit up in the Pink Floyd concert.
Everyone opened the pit and screamed.
Now, I don't know what they were
"We
doing back in the
don't need
70s.
No.
I don't know what they were doing back in the 70s, but I mean, I don't think they were pitting in the 70s.
I know, but I just it was kind of funny to me. I have a
Yeah.
stupid sense of humor.
Stupid.
Yeah, just like you.
Oh yeah. We both got stupid sense of humors.
We're gonna get so much hate comments.
Haters. I'll have to put on my hater blockers here in a little bit. Block out all the haters.
Well, I already got my tinfoil under here to block them out.
You know now everybody's gonna think, oh, he's got tinfoil on his beanie. It's
That'll be a mystery.
writing them in the comments too.
$200.
Like that tinfoil.
$200 and I'll take off my beanie. Cash app.
Cash app. Cash app me $200. Yeah.
Oh man, this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous.
This man believes he's been abducted by aliens.
No, I don't. I am not Tom DeLonge.
The aliens have come.
You know what? You know what's really, really funny to me is I was looking up some older Blink-182, like before all the small things and stuff. And there's a song on there that says aliens exist. I'm like, man, this man has been heavy into it for a long time. You know, actually, I saw he went on a...
By the way, it's not Blink-182, man.
Oh, yeah, it's Blink-182 too.
Yeah, it's Blink-18 too, man.
That's right. That's right.
18.
Don't correct us.
Yeah.
Only Tom DeLonge can correct us. So if he wants to comment in, give a like and subscribe.
But I thought you said that. I thought you said that he came out and said that no, it's supposed to be 18 too.
Yeah, there was a debate about it, and he said that was how it's supposed to be, but he just kind of lets the fans just
Choose.
yeah. I mean,
This doesn't roll off the tongue. 18 too.
yeah, and it was funny though because I remember, and unless my memory is deceiving me, but I saw a thing where he went on a podcast himself, and he was talking about how the FBI or something is with him on him being the head of like this alien project or something weird like that, and they do exist. And
Was he leading the pack of the Area 51 raid? I must.
he
know.
believes in aliens, but he ain't stupid.
You don't think he's that stupid?
No, I don't think he is at all. Look, just because you believe in something that maybe someone else doesn't doesn't mean you're stupid. You know?
Yeah, it's kind of selfish to say that there's not any other life forms on a different planet. That we're the only living life forms on a planet.
Well, think of the whole anthill theory. There's millions of ants. How often are they going to see humans in the Amazon?
You blew my mind, bro.
See, I've known you for a while, so I don't know if you bullshitting or not.
Half. I'm half bullshit and half not.
Jesus Christ.
But no, yeah, that is a good theory. How many ants are going to see humans in the rainforest?
Well, the thing is that we
in the
think
Amazon.
we're tall. We think we're, you know.
I don't think I'm tall.
You get what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
compared to an ant, we're another planet.
Yeah.
And so it's just like, why can't that why can't we be the ants in another world? I'm just saying, like,
Yeah. No, I
there's a
definitely get what you're
possibility.
saying. Yeah, there's definitely a big possibility that there could be aliens somewhere else. Definitely. Because, I mean, how many, we know the 8 major planets, but then, like, if you really talk to people who are into astronomy, there's, like, thousands of planets. And then out of those thousands of planets, like, how many of those potentially have other beings? They don't necessarily have to be humans. They don't necessarily have to be, aliens either.
In the words of Joe Rogan, have you tried DMT?
I have yet to try DMT.
Me either. But look,
I'm about to get on my zinc and shrooms though. I'm about to start microdosing.
oh man, heck yeah.
Why not?
But no. But in all seriousness, though,
Microdosing.
it's
meth.
just it's super ridiculous to believe we're the only conscious thing out there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No way.
It's just there, dude. There's so many different theories about what we are, what this is.
But I also go with the same logic of I've never experienced anything, so I don't really know and I don't really believe. So like I don't believe in ghosts because I've never had like any kind of experience where I would say, "Oh shit, that was a ghost." Like, "Oh,
And
So.
so I have, but I'm not saying. I'm just being open-minded about it. I'm not sitting there saying, "Oh, they 100% exist. I fully believe this." What I'm saying is that I had a weird experience that sounds like something paranormal that I can't explain in any other terms.
Hey man.
That's all it is.
And I've never experienced that. Like some people, the slightest little noise, and they're like, "Oh crap, that must have been a ghost,"
No, this-
and I'm like, no. There's always something to explain. Like, it was the freaking air conditioner kicking on.
No, my experience was actually like, so I was sitting on. This was actually so my dad was dating this lady. Remember Annie?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
And her daughter, committed suicide.
Okay.
Well, a few months after that, I was over at their house because it was during a time when I was a kid, so it was visitation and different things.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just Joey and I.
Okay.
And so we were there. I was sitting on the couch, and all of a sudden, it's like something came out of the corner of my eye and into my vision, and it gave me chills like I've never had in my entire life.
Okay.
Like I mean, it like whatever it was, just my hairs rose. I got goosebumps. My body froze on, like out of instinct of just like freezing for something like that. It was the weirdest thing that happened. It was like
But it only happened that one time.
yes, but it continues.
Okay.
Because like I said, I saw like a weird. It wasn't a shadow either. It was like a light
A light.
figure. It was the weirdest thing. And again, I'm saying this just happened. It could have been mind tricks. I don't know. I'm just telling you my experience.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And then we were using the camera to take pictures, and that actual light image came up on one of the pictures.
Bruh.
So that all I'm saying is that, and when you took a picture of the same spot again, it was gone.
And see, if I was in your same situation, I go, yeah, there's ghosts. But
Right.
I've never had that experience.
And it's the weirdest thing because a lot of other stuff was happening that night. Like there was a bottle on the counter that was half full, just started rocking off the edge of the table. Mm-hmm. And in the same night, and I'm like, I can't explain that one.
Yeah.
And again, I'm just saying that to me it's plausible. I'm not saying it's absolute.
Yeah.
Just because of my experience. I've also had going off on a different thing of people believe we have free will and this and that and the other. I think we have freedom of choice if we're gonna get technical. If we're gonna say like, as far as life goes, like what this is.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've had a lot of deja vu moments as well.
I've had deja vu moments within my dreams.
Yeah, like I'll dream something and then a few years later it'll happen that exact way.
Exactly.
And so that to me is like, so how are you telling me that this isn't planned out in some way? I mean, how do you have a dream of the future? That's some psycho shit. How do you have a dream of the future?
And also,
Like if you tell people you had a dream of the future,
yeah.
they're gonna look at you stupid. Like we're probably gonna get stupid comments about it now.
Yeah,
But I'm just saying, like, I know I'm not the only one. Obviously, you too, and other people have expressed that to me.
Yeah. But mine doesn't even, like, it's only happened like a couple of times, but mine hasn't. Mine was like, all right, I dreamt it, and then like a couple of days later, not a couple of years, but a couple of days.
No, mine was. I remember the most prominent one was I had a dream in elementary school about going into this weird classroom. I never knew what it was. It was but it was a school, and I was like, okay, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
A few years later, it was 6th grade English. Like my very first day of going to Everett.
Man.
Well, I'm just saying, like, stuff like that happens all the time. Like when there's a new change in my life. Like
Okay.
I had a dream about working at the airport before I've even been to the airport. And
I've never experienced that.
it
That's
happens.
crazy.
It happens almost not all the time, but every time there's something like a new change.
Mine's kind of random, and it's probably just coincidence, but I've dreamed about driving down a road and then and then like in the dream, like a deer coming across me, and then a couple of days later driving down that road and a deer coming across me, and I'm like, oh. But then I also think like that deer doesn't look like the same deer as in my dream, so it's just probably a coincidence. Maybe mine's just coincidence. I don't know.
It might be, and mine could just be a weird, whatever they say, a memory that's not there or something. But
Yeah.
but there's been weird things to where where the dream goes on for long enough that whenever the moment happens, I can predict for at least about a minute what's going to happen next.
You're gonna be the next comedian on TV, man.
No, I'm going to be the next, like, hey, this little psycho dude said that he has. But I mean, again, I'm not saying that this is what really happens. This is just how I not come to terms, but just how I sit there and understand it.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's probably probably could be nothing, but all I'm saying is that this whole world is just nothing but a big possibility. I mean, they say we just evolved from bacteria or whatever the fuck they say.
Yeah, the little bitty whatever organism then grew up to be like a frog, which then came into a monkey, which then led to a
something like that,
to a human or whatever.
So I mean, I just
Evolution of man.
the one thing I don't get is how people give other people so much crap for having theories.
Yeah.
Mainly because
Nobody knows.
no one knows anything,
We're all
and
just trying to figure it out.
more or less in the short little time span we got.
Yeah.
And because technically, if this is true, we're on a floating rock, and the sun
A floating rock, yeah.
the sun warms us. We're spinning in a vacuum or whatever it is, apparently.
Yeah.
But no, it's improbable to think that there's a God or there's ghost or I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, I mean,
like
now we're getting into religion, which is a kind of a sketchy topic.
no, I'm not going to
yeah.
get into that. I just wanted to say that's all I'm saying about the religion thing. I'm just saying that it's weird to me that people don't have an open mind about it sometimes. Like, I feel like we should be able to have these discussions.
We should.
I don't think you should judge anyone for their beliefs, but I think, like, you can't know everything.
No, you can't. You can't know everything, and you can live your life however you want to live it, and you can sit there and you can say, "Well, I believe that this is how we became, and then this is just life or whatever, and we're gonna end it this way." Or you can sit there and you can think of the exact 180 of that, and you might be right, or you could take the 180 of that one and you could be right as well. There's just, whenever you talk about that, unless you've actually lived it, you'll never know.
Yeah.
Which will never live it, obviously, because I'm not that damn old. Maybe sometimes I feel like it, but I'm not that damn old. So
yeah, and I just, there's so many taboo topics that I feel like we should be able to just have a discussion about it without people getting offended. Like if you can just sit there and say, hey, this is why I think this and this is why I believe this, then it's not even like for example, the religion thing is really big. So you sit there and you say, well, I believe in this. Well, you're wrong. No, don't tell that to someone.
Yeah.
If this helps them get through their life and this is what makes them happy, why?
Them expressing their beliefs. They're not, some people are trying to and other people aren't. But some people are trying to change your mind and some people are just sitting there and just expressing their opinion and saying that this is what I believe in. They're not trying to change your mind. And you can sit there and you can re-utter back and say, well, I think I think it's this thing, right? I'm a Christian versus a Buddhist versus a Jewish person. And everybody's got their own beliefs and their own style.
Absolutely.
And when somebody expresses that and says, hey, look, I am this, and this is what I believe in, you shouldn't go, oh, whoa, you're fucking wrong, you're a piece of shit. And no.
Which seems to happen.
Which happens, but
at least on the internet.
People shouldn't be that way. They should just sit there and take a step back and say, okay, this is what they believe in. Like, that's cool. You've learned something now, right?
Absolutely.
Because you can't kill it. So, and they're not trying to affect you. You're just sitting there listening to their opinion. And it's not going to, it's probably never going to change your mind. If you believe something full-heartedly, then you're going to believe it. And so then you just express back to them what you believe in. And then maybe they learn something, it's all a learning process.
Yeah, that's what I say. Like, I don't, man.
Forget about.
I just want everyone to get together, have a conversation. And because there's some parts of Christianity I like, some parts of Buddhism that I like. And I don't know everything about either of them. Yeah. That's why I love talking to people who really dive deep and know about it. Exactly. Because it's like, the thing is, how can you, man, if something makes somebody happy, leave them the hell alone. It's as simple as that.
People are just going out there trying to be happy, man. Regardless of religious beliefs or sex or race, people just want to be fucking happy, bro. That's right.
It. Most just want to drink beer, fucking sleep.
Most people.
No, but seriously.
Yeah, most people are just trying to go out there trying to do their own damn thing, and then other people are just trying to hold them back. Just trying to be happy. Like, why can't we all just be fucking happy, bro? Fuck 'em.
My theory is, I think we were designed to be happy until someone created a government.
We should get rid of the government. Just X them all. Just fuck them all. We're all under martial law. Let's just police ourselves.
Oh, here we go. No, that's not what I'm saying.
No.
What I'm saying is that I'm one of the people that, basically the earth has given us everything we need for the most part.
Yeah.
For the most part. To be happy.
Oh, yeah. Everything on earth we can we can survive being happy, fulfilling ourselves in every way. We don't need some of the stuff that we have.
The one thing the earth doesn't provide is AC throughout the year.
Oh, fuck AC. You'll get adjusted.
Shit my ass.
Yeah, you'll adjust.
Boy, we live in Florida. Ain't no one adjusting to that.
You just too much of an AC boy. Go talk to the people who work outside all day. They go,
they hate
it's hot,
it too.
But fuck them.
They hate it too.
Not everybody. Some people enjoy it.
Some people crazy too.
I mean, think about all those tourists that come down here and then they're like going to the beach and
most
they're
of them
sweating
drunk.
sweating balls. But I mean, fuck them.
But you know what?
I'm on the beach laid out getting burnt.
Yeah, but I think when you come here, you get in that mindset of screw it. I'm here to vacation, and this is what I'm supposed to enjoy. You know how many angry people come out there? That sun's hot. They're cooked like a lobster, and they're pissy. Bro, I have not seen so much peeling skin in forever. Dude, I've had people come up to me and like, hey, do y'all have any ice packs for my sunburn?
People are asking you for ice packs? Man, go down to the store, man. Fuck that shit.
But I always tell them, get some aloe and put it in the fridge.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, that's the best thing ever.
Oh my god,
That's
especially
satisfying.
when you get a sunburn and then that cold ass aloe. Man, I don't keep my aloe anywhere other than the fridge. Like, it doesn't just sit out in the cabinet. It sits in the fridge.
No doubt. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
You know, man, this has been a whole interesting podcast. A very weird first one.
Like I said, man, we're mainly just introducing ourselves and just throwing out what it's supposed to be like. You know, obviously it's gonna be a little bit different. We're gonna talk a little bit more about music and not aliens and religion and.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna hang off the or not do the religion thing.
Oh yeah, we're gonna mainly be talking about music, added with some whatever bullshit stories from our past, and try to make it funny, try to be entertaining in any possible way. And so, anyway, we definitely have some bigger plans in the future. Hopefully they work out, and hopefully they don't. But I mean,
hopefully they work out. Hopefully they don't.
Yeah, right. Some of them I'm hoping that they don't even fucking work out, because sometimes the stuff that doesn't work out works out. Yeah, I said it. I'm not taking it back either. You never heard that theory? Like, oh, this will never work out, and then you throw it out there and fuck.
Yeah, that was House of Henry on St. Patty's Day. No, we're not gonna have that many people. Fuck.
The only Irish pub on St. Patty's Day. Oh.
Hey man, I respect all of them, but I don't know what they were thinking and why they didn't think that would be popping. Because that was during spring break week too.
Nah.
So what I'm saying is that people are out at.
Were out there. They were on the beach.
Look, man, there was a lot of people at House of Henry.
None of which probably spring breakers.
No, they did look pretty old.
They were all local.
Yeah, I think we were the youngest people there, minus those dancers.
Oh yeah.
They were like 8. Like Jesus.
8 years
Couldn't even
old at
see
the Irish pub. What the hell?
Well, they were just
I seen
they were
them
doing
walking
a jig.
around, and I'm like, y'all are too young to be up in here. What are y'all doing?
Well, they do serve food, so they can, come in. It's a pub. It's not a bar. Wait,
A pub is a bar.
bar and pub, or grill and pub. Is that what they call it over there? If it serves food too, like we have bar and grill.
I don't know.
That's a good question.
I don't know what the difference is. I just feel like if the back has a full liquor bar, the back portion, I just feel like that back portion should not include an 8-year-old. I mean,
Is that all the time we have? Because I don't have any comments for that.
you don't have no comments for an 8-year-old back in the pub.
They shouldn't be.
Understood.
They just shouldn't be.
Yeah. Anyway, like I said, we're gonna try to bring in some other topics and some other plans, and we'll see how it goes, man. We'll definitely see how it goes. This is just podcast number 1. Obviously, we're just trying to get everything working correctly, kind of just figuring out our parameters. And now that
Think we have some ideas.
we have some ideas, and hopefully they go well,
Lord, hope so.
and hopefully they don't. So
This will more or less be, just kind of keeping up with us. This will be something we can watch when we're older, if we make it that far. Never know. And just be like, man, we sounded dumb as shit. We don't sound much different now. Just, I don't know. Just checking with our daily, because there's a lot of stuff that my friends have to remind me that happened with me, to me. Like y'all tell me stories about stuff that I forgot all about that we were even involved in. So I kind of like the idea of a audio. It's not an audio diary, but it kind of just makes it to where we can recap and be like, oh, I did that this week. That story happened to me. That was kind of cool. I forgot all about that. That's why some people start vlogs.
True.
I don't know.
I got no comment. Maybe, I mean, I see where you're coming from. I see the logic, but I'm not in it for that. I'm just in it for the good time, man.
Are you?
Back.
You having
I'm
a good time?
Oh yeah, of course.
You sure?
Yeah. Why not?
Yo, cranky
You,
ass.
are you not? I'm cranky.
You always cranky, son.
You always think I'm cranky.
Because you always look cranky. You got your dad's face, always looking cranky. Hey, anyways, man.
I don't know what he's talking about. Anyway.
Yeah, of course not. Anyways, man, go ahead and send us off.
All right, yeah, just leave a like, comment, subscribe, make sure that bell is turned on, and share the video with all your friends and all your family, and then maybe they'll share, and then it'll grow like a little virus, and just you know. So, peace.
Later.